Besides the cockroach in the corner of the room, how do you guys feel about tonight going for you guys?
No, it was an amazing night. There were so many different elements that made it one of, I think, our favorite nights so far. Sometimes group performances, you know, it's extra stress. You have to think more about, you know, something else other than just your song. But to be able to sing for, you know, our incredible First Lady and, you know, and the military was just incredible, and it made things very. I'm sorry, I can't stop looking.
Being the cockroach.
I can't stop. It was incredible. It was an incredible night.
How do you feel like your night went?
It was so much fun. I finally got to do a song that I've performed before the show, so I felt very just comfortable and grounded, and I had so much fun tonight. I had no instrument. I was moving around the stage, and then, like she said, to be able to honor our troops and everything they've sacrificed for us is the only reason we're here and have this opportunity. And then I got to hug the First Lady, so that was super cool. It was an amazing night. My son came back tonight. He was able to fly after his injury, so he was here tonight in a little bow tie and giving me all the power that I needed. So
that's awesome. And how did you feel like your performance went?
I mean, I feel like the night was incredible for me. I knew that, you know, I was bringing something new to the show, and I'm very proud of that. Just, you know, being able to bring the Latino community and the Latino genre of bachata or salsa merengue, just to bring that on a platform this huge was, you know, an amazing feat for myself. And then as far as performing for the First Lady, I mean, and the veterans, I just feel like, you know, they offer their protection for us, and I feel like the least we can do is offer them some entertainment for one night at least. And meeting her, she was incredible and classy and elegant. So, yeah, tonight was one to remember.
And what made you decide to go with the Latino route, with singing the Spanish, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but sing Spanish in your song? Bachata. There you go.
Yeah, so singing bachata tonight was, you know, it was risky, but I felt like it was still true to me. Mm-hmm. So I was able to bring that authenticity, and, you know, I was still able to feel comfortable up there. And if you look at the song, yes, it's bachata, but Usher's on it, so you still have that, you know, contemporary pop R&B aspect to it. So I feel like it wasn't too extreme for the, you know, non-Spanish speaking listeners, but something they could latch on to, just, you know, by speaking English, and I was singing in English, yeah.
And what can we expect from you next week? I don't think the cockroach is not coming, I promise you.
I'm not sure. I really have no idea. I'm kind of, you know, thinking, do I stay kind of in this, you know, more broken down zone, or, you know, I personally love to rock, and it's hard for me to always, you know, to do quiet. I know that it's important, and I love it. It's scarier to do quiet. For me, it's way easier to just go out there and flail around. And
why is that?
I mean, I think you have like the protection of the band and all the instruments and more staging and this and that, moving, and, you know, to just sit there and sing a song and have every single note, you know, clear as a bell and heard, and, you know, you can hear every little thing. And it's, you know, it reminded me of River, my performance of River, and also a little bit more Blue Bayou kind of vibe. And it'll be interesting to see the way, you know, people respond, and I have to listen to, you know, what America wants and what my fans want, and that's so important right now to kind of, you know, navigate your way into who you are as an artist and what really works for you. So I'm gonna listen, you know. It's not all about me. I'm giving the performance.
That's a good way to think about it.
Yeah, for sure.
And for you had an awesome staging with the box that you were in. How did you guys come up with that?
It's an amazing sort of synergy between us and our performance producers, Jerry Slaughter, and the rest of the creative team puts together these amazing ideas. So we show up to stage rehearsal, and for me, that box was there. So then it's sort of up to me of how I'm going to use the box, you know. And so I had a lot of fun with it. I had sort of one thing in mind, and then all of a sudden there's a box there. You get like 2 runs with it, and then I go home for the next 3 days and think about how I'm going to use the box. So I love the box, and I hope to keep pushing myself outside the box.
I love it.
We liked you in the cube. The cube didn't work, you know. Did you know that?
Well,
but it looked amazing.
Yeah.
It actually looked better.
So there was originally these like LED red lights. The whole thing was supposed to be illuminated. Okay. So it's yet unclear whether it was a mechanical malfunction or if it was a production choice. But a lot of people say it was cooler just being a black cube. So.
If I didn't know that, I would have never known the difference.
No, sorry, but we were all saying like, oh, it's not working,
I'm
but it
curious
looks
too because a lot of feedback was like it looked cooler without the lights.
Yeah.
So
it did.
It looked way better. I felt like it was cleaner and
Meant to
chic,
be.
and yeah.
Exactly. And you guys, when you're with Christina, do you guys get used to like hearing her belt it out during rehearsals?
No.
Never.
No, used to her as a person, yes. Used to hearing her sing, it gets like worse and worse.
Yeah, like at this point, like I'm used to singing for her, and I'm very comfortable singing for her. I remember at first I was nervous as hell, but now it's just like I'm cool. But when she sings, it's like brand new every time.
Fangirl.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what your question, how I was going to finish. I thought you were going to say you get used to like being with her, and we do, and we're not as nervous anymore. And she's so wonderful and loving, and we're comfortable. But every time she opens her mouth,
I quit.
Well, I think it was you the other week. You just had to scream or do something.
I literally like have a stroke every time I don't understand. She's just sitting there. We got to do the group number with
my
her,
God.
and
That was
every time her
amazing,
jaw like unleashes, it's just it's not fair.
She has one of those voices you can listen to all day long.
Perfect. Perfect.
All day.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you guys here next week. It was good seeing you again.
thank you so much.
Good seeing you.
you, man.
Agora Pride.
Agora.
Good seeing you.
Good sounds.
Thank you guys.